All right, let's just jump right in. 1998. I want you to really think about that year for a second, because that was the very last time the practically invincible Australian Diamonds missed a Commonwealth Games netball gold medal match. I mean, for over 2.5 decades, they've been the undisputed, unchallenged queens of the court. Seeing them in the final was basically a given. But right now, over in Glasgow, Scotland, that decades-long script has been entirely ripped up and rewritten. So welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are breaking down one of the most highly anticipated and honestly unprecedented clashes in modern sports history, the 2026 Commonwealth Games gold medal match. We are witnessing a completely new chapter for netball. It's Jamaica versus New Zealand. Fans in Jamaican yellow and green and New Zealand black and silver are streaming into the Hydro Arena as we speak. This is a literal date with history, and I'm so incredibly excited to guide you through exactly how we got here, the tactics at play, and the massive stakes on the line. Section 1. The Seismic Upset. How the Script Flipped. To really grasp the gravity and the electric atmosphere of this final, we've got to talk about the shockwaves sent around the sporting world just days prior. We have to talk about how the defending champions were dethroned. Jamaica, who ranked 4th in the world coming into this tournament, defeated the mighty Australians 46-45. But honestly, that tight scoreline alone doesn't even begin to do the drama justice. This semifinal came down to the absolute breathless final seconds. Jamaica held their nerve under the most immense pressure imaginable, while Australia's Sophie Dwyer missed the final shot that would have saved them. That single missed shot completed the upset. It officially ended Australia's reign and set the stage for an entirely new champion.
Section 2. Jamaica's Golden Dream, Chasing History.
Now, this monumental upset isn't just a lucky break, right? It's the culmination of years of hard work and a dream that really solidified with their historic silver medal finish back in 2022. They've tasted the podium, they've proven they belong at the top, and now they're here to finish the job. Just listen to their leader, Coach Sasha Gay Henry Wright. She lays it out perfectly. It is our chance of getting that first gold medal. Stay focused and trust and believe in each other. That mindset, it is absolutely crucial to understanding this team. They aren't just happy to be here, they are intensely focused, deeply emotionally invested, and operating with a massive level of internal trust. They are playing for gold, pure and simple.
And a huge part of why they're so confident comes down to their personnel. First off, their defense is anchored by absolute giant killers, Captain Shamara Sterling-Humphrey and LaTanya Wilson. They are a world-class wall. Second, they possess invaluable inside intel. Because most of these players compete week in and week out in Australia's elite Super Netball League, they intimately know the world's best players and exactly how to dismantle them. And finally, on the offensive end, they rely on the absolute calm of veteran shooter Romelda Aiken-George. I mean, she single-handedly sank an incredible 29 goals against Australia. They've got the defensive grit and the offensive heart to win the whole shebang.
Section 3. New Zealand's redemption arc, 16 years in the making.
But standing across the court is a team with an equally compelling, equally powerful story. We are looking at a Silver Ferns squad that is fighting for a championship they are fiercely hungry to reclaim. They want to definitively prove to the globe that they are, once again, the absolute best in the world. The reality of New Zealand's journey is the immense adversity they've had to battle through just to step onto the court in Glasgow. They're fighting to end a 16-year Commonwealth gold drought dating all the way back to 2010. Plus, this is their first final appearance since 2014. On top of all that historical weight, they are battling severe physical tolls. They're playing this out their starting defender, Catherine Hall, who was ruled out with a knee injury, so her teammates are literally playing for her. Plus, you have Georgia Heffernan playing through the pain of an ankle injury. And add to all of this the shadow of a totally uncertain future for their domestic ANZ Premiership League back home. Yet despite carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, they made a massive statement of resilience with a clinical 61-54 semifinal win over England.
And a huge reason for that semifinal victory? 52. That is the staggering number of goals their star shooter Grace Newek poured in against England. 52 goals in a single high-stakes match. This perfectly illustrates that she is in completely devastating, unstoppable form right now. When she gets the ball in the circle, it is almost a guaranteed point.
Section 4. The Tactical Battleground, Clash of Titans.
So, we've covered the massive emotional stakes and the incredible journeys of both squads. Now, let's shift gears into the mechanics of how this game will actually be won or lost on the hardwood. To set the baseline for this tactical war, we just have to look back a few days. These two teams met in the pool stages of this very tournament and New Zealand took the victory 53-48. So Jamaica might have just slayed the Australian giant, but New Zealand already knows exactly how to beat Jamaica. That builds an incredible layer of tension heading into this final. Jamaica has to adapt, and New Zealand has to prove it wasn't a fluke.
The most critical clash on the court comes down to two opposing forces. On one hand, you have Jamaica's immense pressure defense, led by Sterling, Humphrey, and Wilson, the exact same defense that forced Australia into critical, game-ending errors. Pitted directly against them is New Zealand's attack, centered entirely around Grace Newquay's phenomenal height and unshakable composure. The ultimate question for you to watch for as a viewer is this: can the Jamaican defensive giants disrupt the elite feeding that makes Newquay so successful, or will Newquay's height and accuracy just be too much to handle?
And of course, we cannot forget what connects the defense to the attack, the midcourt battle. That's where games are quietly won and lost, right? Jamaica's own coach actually admitted they fell short on their through-court play against Australia. It's a known vulnerability for the Sunshine Girls. You can absolutely guarantee that New Zealand's elite feeders, specifically Maddie Gordon and Georgia Heffernan, will fiercely try to exploit that exact weakness to control the tempo of the game and feed the ball right to Newquay.
Section 5. A date with history. The ultimate stakes.
Everything we've discussed, the historic upsets, the physical injuries, the tactical chess match in the midcourt, it all converges right here. The next 60 minutes in the Hydro Arena. We are staring at the first-ever gold medal meeting between Jamaica and New Zealand at a World Cup or a Commonwealth Games. There is literally no precedent. There is no historical data for this specific final. We are witnessing a completely blank page in netball history, being written in real time. Which leaves us with the only question that matters: who will make history? Will Jamaica finally complete their golden dream and lift the championship trophy for the very first time? Or will New Zealand's incredible resilience push them through the pain to reclaim their legendary status after 16 long years of waiting? It's going to be a battle for the ages, decided center pass by center pass. Keep these matchups, these numbers, and these personal narratives in mind as you watch the game unfold. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Now get ready to watch history be made.